Hi ladies, Lady V here. Listen, this month we are talking about risk takers, those that are willing to take a risk. Last week we talked about taking a risk on God. And the things that he has for you. Sometimes that's can get a little scary because we're not sure, and because we are human. Sometimes you want to see things happen, or we want to see it before we're able to take out or take that step out. And so last week we talked about really trusting God and knowing that he has your best interest at heart, that he loves you and he doesn't want you to fail. And so we were saying last week that we want you to take a risk on God. Some of the things, take a risk in your building your faith with him, building your Christian, your relationship with Christ. This week, I want to put some emphasis on taking a risk on you. Absolutely, you. Taking a risk on you. Sometimes in life, because of some of the things that we experience, or some of the past, some of our decisions that didn't turn out right, we kind of define ourselves or kind of put ourselves in a box, and we won't, because of fear and some other things, we won't really step out and try again or reach for the next. Now we look around society, on the news, social media shows a lot of successful people that are doing great things, and we kind of look at them and say, oh my God, I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to do that. And we kind of, so we look at them, then we look at our lives and we get sad, but we're not willing to say, okay, I'm worth it. I can do that. So I want to talk just briefly today just about taking a risk on you, really taking a look at yourself, getting in that mirror and saying, hey, you're worth it. Let's try this again, or let's reach out. Let's do the next. In the Bible, 1 Samuel 33 talks about a woman who was not necessarily a powerful woman in the sense that her name was out there, but her story and what she did in those moments was really significant, and that's of Abigail. Abigail in the Bible was married to a guy who was kind of a scoundrel. He was shady, if you were, and his character wasn't that great. But because of Abigail's wisdom and submission, one to God, and her wisdom, she was able to use her words or her life to kind of get around what the devastation or things that was getting ready to come down the pike for her family when it came to David. She went to David. David was coming to the city, and it was her who changed David's heart. Well, of course, who God used to change David's heart. And because of Abigail, that story went in a successful way. And so I am encouraging you today to really, really, ladies, listen, you're so worth it. There is nothing that you can do or have done in the past that God is not, that he wants the very best for you, and that he wants you to succeed. And so take a risk on yourself. Whatever that risk may be, whether it's relationship, job, friendships, another level of commitment, a better wife or friend, whatever it is, be willing to take the risk. And don't try and be somebody else. Don't try on somebody else's character or what you think they are successful at, and try and fit it into your own life. Listen, God has created your own armor. It's designed, it's fit just for you. If you try and use someone else's armor, great story. David in the Bible tried on Saul's armor, and it didn't work for him. And because of the battle that God had, or the battle that David had to fight, he had to have the right armor in place. If not, that battle, he would have lost that battle. And so, listen, ladies, we're good at kind of looking at other women and being a little shady. Don't do that. Ask God for the right fit, your armor that's designed for your life, and then succeed. Be successful in that. I challenge you today to look in the mirror and look at yourself and say, I'm going to take a risk on me because I'm worth it. Please know this, ladies. God's got you. All right? I love you, and I'll talk to you soon.